All right. Sporting Lisbon president shocks Arsenal the price of Viktor Gyokeres. Now, I think I now know why the side of the side of Arsenal were like wanting to sign Viktor Gyokeres first, and then they opted out to go in for a player known as um, known as um, known as Benjamin Sheshko. Welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on the stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. We're here to discuss what the Sporting Lisbon president is going to hate to speak out. Statement has been put out. He has going to hate to attack the agent of Viktor Gyokeres, and we're going to be breaking this down in the next 10 minutes and see what it is all about. But it really shows you, or gives you the huge insight onto this transfer to Arsenal. Now, full statement from the president. I tried to take 3 days off. I came back yesterday. I saw so much information and counter information that is only fair to come and explain the process. It started last year when the 2023-2024 season ended and Sporting became national champions. During the transfer market, we saw that he was going to stay because there was no offer. The agent spoke to us to add some clauses. Hugo Vienna, as he always did and very well, managed the relationship with the agents. This relational space is established with the sports director, because Hugo Vienna is the sporting director of Sporting Lisbon, but he's coming in throughout Man City. Then he added and said, one of the agent's biggest concerns was whether we would demand the termination clause. Hugo Vienna negotiated with the agents over several meetings until the agent demanded the presidency of the president. At this meeting, which included the president, the agent, and Vienna, Gyokeres was not present. The agent and Vienna, Gyokeres was not present, meaning that it was the agent and Vienna the president, and Gyokeres was not present. He wanted to guarantee certain things. And what was agreed? The Sporting, and what was agreed, that Sporting would not demand a release clause now. For one reason, he was going to be 27 years of age, and no player leaves Sporting at 27 for 100 million euros or 90 million euros. In the same meeting, the agent wanted to anchor the exit to a value. I said this sentence, it's not worth us setting a value because I don't know what will happen in a year's time. So, he added and said, I don't know if it will be 40, 60 or 80. What I can guarantee is that I will not demand 100 million euros. From then on, I never spoke to the agent again. I never spoke to the player about departures or values. Now, I see the agent in the press releasing information. I want to make one thing clear. Sporting has common sense and keeps its word. Gyokeres scored 63 goals and 10 assists. Fantastic performance. Certainly one of the best players to have ever stepped on Portuguese turf. And Sporting will not demand the clause. Now blackmail and insults. Sporting will not accept. One thing is certain. Sporting will not accept 60 million euros plus 10 million euros of add-ons. As of today, Sporting has not received any proposal for him. Now, the president of Sporting Lisbon has come out and spoken. And one thing I've gonna hit to know about him is he's really vocal. I remember even when Ruben Amorim was coming to Manchester United, they put out a statement that there are really negotiations. You know? You get? That they put out a statement that they are really in negotiations with the club of Manchester United for their manager who goes by the names of Ruben Amorim. Even when the release clause was really triggered of 10 million euros, obviously, it came up to our concern, all our know that United had done it, and who let us knew that it was president and the board of Sporting Lisbon putting out a very huge statement. You understand? So, as it stands, I want to let you know that he is speaking the truth. They held a meeting last summer, and the agent demanded for what we call a release clause not to be considered of 100 million euros, because no player can leave Portugal for 90 or 100 million euros when he's 27 years of age. And we all know that Gyokeres is going to be turning 27 years of age. So he was really on point, and they really listened to him, meaning that now, unless otherwise, 80 million euros are really put up there, this player is not obviously going to be leaving Sporting Lisbon. And Sporting Lisbon won't take less than 70 million euros. And that means that Fabrizio Romano had been fed in by the agent very well, and we know the story. It was no longer 100 million euros. And Fabrizio has been reporting 60 to 70, now the president has come out and spoken that all they need is 70 million euros guaranteed and 10 million euros of add-ons. And this is where Arsenal is like, can we really go this north in Norway? And I think they are really working out to find a solution. They're really working out to find a solution for this. And now, the situation just keeps Arsenal asking themselves, should we pay 80 million euros for a 27-year-old player, or we go in for a 21-year-old player in the names of Benjamin Šeško for 80 million euros? You understand? Now, that's why you see to it that Arsenal is really working on both deals. And whoever falls into the price range that they think that player is worth, he's the person responsible for everything that they're obviously going to be getting. So that is what the president is going to have to speak out. But as I tell you right now, looks like the player wants out. And I think he will even put in a transfer request because he wants to leave and he doesn't want to be here anymore. So does Arsenal have the 80 million euros to spend? Yes, they have the money. Are they willing to spend it on Viktor Gyokeres? The answer is no. You understand? So that's where we are right now. That's where odds are. And I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below about this story of the president of Sporting Lisbon addressing these. And I think in the preseason, I know as the player goes for his holidays and his agent, I know one day, one time, Gyokeres will face the media, or his agent will face the media to obviously have a response to what the president has gone ahead to say. Now, where we are, it's a crossroads, and I don't think that it will obviously get back. Viktor Gyokeres wants to leave the club of Sporting Lisbon, and Sporting Lisbon also note it that they have to let this player go. And at this juncture, all Gyokeres has to do is to push to leave this club, because if he doesn't, I don't think that they are willing to obviously let him go like for 60-70 million euros. And I think if at all they get 60-70 million euros for the player, that will be something great. His contract expires in 2028, meaning that he's still left with 3 years on his contract. So that means they can still hold on to him for some time. So that is it. And he turned 27 years of age on the 4th of June. So we wait and see how that pans out. He has gone ahead to score very many goals, but looks like his age has gone ahead obviously be a factor. And that's why even Arsenal we can't spend 80 million euros onto a 27-year-old player, yet there is a 20-year-old player in the names of Benjamin Šeško who really has more to his talent. So guys, I sign out for now. See you later. Rokani David remains my name, and I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below about Sporting president shocking Arsenal with the Viktor Gyokeres price tag. Do you think Arsenal should pay 80 million euros for Viktor Gyokeres? All that and more into the comment section below. Bye bye.